All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to look at a really powerful Salesforce package that's all about completely transforming your user experience. It's called Build Your Own Branding, but you'll probably just end up calling it BYOB.
So let me ask you a question. Does your Salesforce instance ever feel, I don't know, a little generic? You know, that endless sea of blue and white where every single page looks exactly the same? For a lot of people, it's just plain overwhelming.
And you know, when that happens, the fallout is real. Super important information gets totally lost on the page, your users drag their feet on adoption because the whole thing just isn't intuitive, and your company's unique brand, it's nowhere to be found. It just doesn't feel like it's your tool.
But what if you could actually change all of that? Well, that's where this solution comes into play. So let's talk about Build Your Own Branding.
This is the tool that puts you right back in the driver's seat. BYOB is a simple, but believe me, incredibly powerful set of tools designed to give you total control over the Salesforce user experience.
So what is it exactly? Well, BYOB is a Salesforce package that's built around two main ideas. First, you've got branding sets, which handle the overall look and feel. And second, you've got Field Highlighter, which is all about making specific data totally impossible to miss. Put them together, and you can completely customize your record pages. And you know what? Getting started is so simple. It's basically a three-step dance. You install the package, you tweak just one little custom setting, and then you're off to the races, just dragging and dropping components right onto your pages. Seriously, no heavy lifting here. And here's the proof. It really is that easy. On the left, you can see BYOB sitting right there in your installed packages list. And on the right, that's the one simple custom setting you need to configure. That's it. Once you do that, you're ready to start making some magic. All right, let's talk about the first big feature, branding sets. This is your answer to that boring one-size-fits-all interface we were talking about. Just look at that difference. This is the power of branding sets in action. You can literally inject your brand's colors right into the headers, the buttons, even the background of different sections. You're turning a standard page into something that's totally unique and way easier to navigate.
And the flexibility here is just incredible. I mean, sure, you can align with your corporate branding, that's a given, but think bigger. You could create totally different looks for your sales and service teams, or apply a temporary theme for a big event or a marketing campaign. You could even color code cases based on which of your brands they belong to. The possibilities are huge. And this is where it gets really powerful. Using the standard Salesforce visibility filters you already know, you can show different branding to different users. What does that mean? It means your sales managers could see a completely different interface than your support agents on the exact same record. How cool is that?
Okay, so we've got the overall look handled, but what about the data itself? Let's switch gears to the second core feature, the Field Highlighter. This is what solves that age-old problem of important details just getting lost on a super busy page. Come on, we've all been there, right? You're scanning a record, your eyes are glazing over, and you're looking for that one crucial piece of info, the opportunity stage, the lead rating, the case priority, and it's just buried in a sea of other fields.
And boom! With the Field Highlighter component, you make that data pop. Just look at this. The stage on this opportunity is glowing in bright yellow. It's literally the first thing your eye goes to. It makes that critical info completely impossible to ignore.
But listen, BYOB isn't some static, one-and-done tool. Oh no, the developers are constantly adding new features to supercharge the user experience even more.
This timeline here shows just a few of the recent upgrades. We're talking Contextual Help tooltips, a field label overrider, and even highlighting fields based on dates. This package is always evolving to solve more and more of our real-world problems. Let's just check one of those out. The Contextual Help component, it's fantastic for guiding your users. You can see here, there's a custom tooltip on the Merge Cases button. It tells the user exactly what's about to happen before they click it. Think about the confusion and the costly errors that prevents.
And this is just brilliant. The Field Highlighter can now trigger automatically based on dates. You don't have to touch a thing. You can set up rules like, hey, highlight the close date if it's coming up in the next 30 days, or flag a case if the last activity was more than 7 days ago. It's dynamic, it's intelligent, and it is so incredibly useful.
So when you start putting all these different pieces together, the branding, the highlighting, the user guidance, you're not just tweaking Salesforce anymore. You are completely reimagining it. You know, this quote from the creators Cody Labs, it really hits the nail on the head. The goal here isn't just to make things look pretty. It's about empowerment. It's about making Salesforce truly align with how your team works and what your brand actually stands for.
And this is what you get at the end of the day. What you're seeing here isn't just a screen with custom colors. It's an intuitive, branded, and super functional workspace where your team can find what they need, understand what they're seeing, and just get their jobs done better and faster.
So, I guess the biggest takeaway is this. You don't have to just accept the default Salesforce experience. With tools like Build Your Own Branding, you can take back control. Which really just leaves one question, doesn't it? Are you ready to make Salesforce truly your own?